This is part 5. I'm Love Herself. I'm reading Prince's words, and Prince continues to say, but then again, I'm worried about my own coming to rob me. Yep, I was in hell. There was nowhere I could go. I felt trapped. Couldn't live here, couldn't live there. And protection? By trusting who? Usually, it's the butler that did it. So, hire one? Pay your own killer to open your car doors? No, thank you. That's why I seldom went anywhere. I'm glad to be out. I have no regrets. I have my music too, up here with me. Yeah, I'm at peace. When I was there, and I want y'all to listen to this, Sony, E, A, AEG, Universal, BET too. Now they're getting in on it. They have a way to lure you, but not tell you that you can't quit. So why the contract? They pretend it's for a duration, but it's not. It's till death do you part, a marriage contract. But they don't tell you that. I enjoyed my music there, but I enjoyed here too even more. The night of the attack upon me, would you believe they were friends? So I thought. I needed a midnight snack. My lover was downstairs. How they got past her so quietly, I figured it out because I heard her crying later, but not screaming. She was afraid for her life. So I forgive her. I was listening to Michael, and me too, I agree. I should have been stronger than I was. I'm a man, they were men, so what's the big deal? They weren't gigantulas. I could have took them all, but I too didn't practice for that completely. I tapped at it just a little bit, but that night it was just too late to worry about it. I looked at them, called several of them by name. Two of them I went way back with, but they looked at me with dead eyes. I didn't know they were androids till Pops told me after I got here. I could tell right then though, 'cause they looked at me with glassy eyes. Pop says they're artificial, and I believe him. They were heartless. I saw my life flash before me when they said, "You ready?" I knew they didn't mean rehearsal. They weren't in my band, and a few of them, sorry you have to write, Mom. Anyway, a few of them stared me down as if they didn't know who I was, like dummies in a wax museum or high on something. I asked, ready for what? Ready for what? We've had enough of you. We're done. Then they shoved me, and that's all I remember. Then later, I was here, a whole nother world. One I remember though. I traveled with Dad over to Nefford, and there I saw the same goons who charged at me and broke in my home. They had on strange uniforms and looked like Frankensteins, people with no brains. Ooh, it was eerie. They were sitting and staring, and that was it. I don't know what they were waiting on. I didn't see no one around. No one around them but them. Pop said, this is where I give time to the dysfunctional. Time to think about their behavior. There's no activity there, just an empty planet. But we feed them, and that's about it, Pop said. But no sports, no leisure, no business, no work. But no pleasure either, and no victims either for them to perform another execution on. No goals, no disappointments either. No technology, nothing Neanderthal either. No past, no present, no future items around to invent nothing. Just free hands till they learn to beg and pray. Empty hands do that, you know, said God Almighty. They're becoming very remorseful. Prince, it's possible assailants, attempters, are missing from their firm. Of course, if any of you called and asked who's missing, they won't tell you. Then they will be suspicious of you and will want to trace you, feeling that you know something. You will be on your own for doubting me. You can't investigate me, then want my assistant, said the Lord God, after you see I've told you the truth. I wore Michael's suit with him. Me and James wore the same suit. I was with Prince. I had to protect them. So what better way than to enter into their shell together and conversate there, their body. When I enter, I'm the Holy Spirit. So I radiate, said the Lord God Almighty. I radiate, I illuminate. Fluorescent, a beautiful blue. Brilliant, lovely shades of my rainbow. When I enter into a dark shell, dark inside, as your bodies are, dark inside. Close your eyes, see for yourself. Please go to part 6.